gorgeous accompanist, Elina Galletta. And welcome to Resonating Heritage, a tribute to a Juneteenth celebration. Or also known as Resonating Heritage 2 Electric Boogaloo, for those of you who are not here for the first one. So for this program, we'll be celebrating Juneteenth. And we know we're a couple of days late, but just bear with us. So I would like to explain the importance of Juneteenth. Juneteenth, celebrated on June 19th, commemorates the day in 1865 when enslaved people in Galveston, Texas were finally informed of their freedom. Over 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was issued, it marks the official end of slavery in the United States and is a day of reflection, celebration, and recognition of Black American history and resilience. So, Elina and I, we did our recital in February, and there was just so much more music that we wanted to show off from the Diaspora. That's the whole point of the series. So that's what we're doing today. And what I just started off singing, and if you didn't recognize that that was in English, I started singing in Haitian Creole. This was an homage to my culture, my country, where I come from, and that is Haiti. And what I just sang out of is called Les Chants d'Espérance, which means the song of hope. In my culture, these are the hymn books that we sing from, and I've been singing from this for as long as I can remember. I tried to give you a number, it wasn't happening. But nonetheless, that was something that I wanted to get to you. And even more excitingly, we will be moving on to singing more songs, art songs in Haitian Creole. So, first set of songs comes from a composer by the name of Frantz Casseus. So, Frantz Casseus, born 1915 to 1993, was a pioneering Haitian composer and classical guitarist known for blending traditional Haitian folk music with Western classical techniques. Born in Port-au-Prince, which is the capital of Haiti, Casseus moved to the United States in the 1940s, where he studied guitar and began composing works that showcased Haitian rhythms, melodies, and other things. He's widely recognized for elevating Haitian musical identity through his compositions and for mentoring American guitarists who helped preserve and record Casseus' works. His music remains a significant bridge between Haitian cultural heritage and the global classical guitar repertoire. So, this is the first for me, but we're going to be starting off with a couple of songs, a couple of gorgeous art songs. I also have to shout out Haitian baritone Jean-Bernard Serlet, who helped me out with this. He's a gorgeous baritone, please check him out. And he sent me all this music as soon as he's learning out that I was doing this recital series. So shout out to him, but as for now, Elina and I are going to get started, so we hope that you enjoy these little songs, or TPEX as we call them. haven't had much of a chance to sing some songs in Haitian Creole out to the public, so that was really special. So thank you all for tuning in and listening so intently. And shout out to my good friend over here, Sydney Poole. I'll tell you what, if Rowan didn't do one thing right, it taught us how to click some slides and turn some pages, y'all. Amen. Alrighty. Jesus. So for our next okay, so for our next set, we will be actually having some piano interlude, staying in the country of Haiti. Next up is Ludovic Lamothe. So Ludovic, born in 1882 and died in 1953, is often dubbed as the Black Chopin. He was a masterful Haitian pianist and composer celebrated for merging European classical forms, particularly Chopin-inspired piano styles, with bold Creole-like rhythms in traditional Lorraine. He was born into musical literacy family in Port-au-Prince as well, and he studied in Paris in 1910, where he returned home to teach, perform, and compose works such as La Dangereuse and the Carnival Malingre, Nibo, which became the unofficial anthem at the end of the U.S. occupation. So, for this one, I won't be singing. We'll be hearing Elina do her thing. Shout out to Elina once again. She's going to sing. This is some of my favorite music on this side. So, without further ado, here's Elina. but we're still staying in the land of Haiti. And in fact, we're going to be covering a composer that we did cover in February, the Dean of African American Composers, William Grant-Still. A groundbreaking African American composer, conductor, and arranger. He was the first Black composer to have a symphony performed by a major U.S. orchestra, and the first to conduct a major orchestra. His music blended classical forms with jazz, blues, and spirituals, reflecting his cultural heritage. One of his notable works that we'll be covering today is Trouble Island. It is a groundbreaking opera composed by Still with a libretto by Langston Hughes and Vernon Haiti. It is set in Haiti during the early 19th century. The opera dramatizes the life and tragic downfall of Jean-Jacques Dessalines, a key figure in the Haitian Revolution. It explores themes of freedom, leadership, betrayal, and the complex aftermath of revolution, highlighting the struggles of a Black nation asserting its identity. Without further ado, here are two arias. The first will be Why You Laugh, Vuval, and the second will be Drums in the Foot from Trouble Island. I consider that opera to be one of those hidden gems. Frankly, like I'll be transparent, I could find no recordings of this besides a radio recording that was done, I believe, in 1990. For whatever reason, it didn't receive the best reception, so I think it was removed from opera houses after like not a very long concert. But regardless, I consider that to be something that I would love to sing one day. Lola de Salinas, being a Haitian, being baritone, and so much passion in that piece, truly. And I think I've gotten to at least listen to the opera a couple times and read the libretto, and it perfectly depicts the struggles of a country trying to liberate itself. So I truly enjoy it. But that piece was, those two pieces were kind of nice. So why don't we lighten it up? And for our next part of the program, another piano interlude. But before we talk about the composers of these two songs, I wanted to say something great about Elina. Elina, why don't you stand up and take her rest, please? Elina just graduated this past May with her master's. She is awesome because not only is she an incredible musician, she's also a mother of two. And she's also, not only that, but she's a wonderful friend. She has, for those of you who work with her, she has the brightest spirit. Truly always has the biggest smile. And walking in between sets, she and I are just always laughing. And then we'll forget that we have to do this recital. But Elina, I just want to say, from my recital back last year to the one in February to this now, if you join me have coming up, wink, thank you for being such a wonderful collaborator pianist. Anyways, so for our piano interludes, we will be showcasing two wonderful women composers. And the first of them will be Julia Perry, who was an influential African-American composer and conductor known for blending European classical techniques with African-American spirituals and modernist styles. She trained at Juilliard in Paris and in Italy, and she won several fellowships in having works performed by major orchestras like the New York Philharmonic. And despite a stroke that paralyzed her right side, she continued composing with her left hand until her death, leaving behind repertoire that is being rediscovered today. The second is Dorothy. She was an American composer, vocalist, and educator, celebrated as a leading woman composer. She was born in Newcastle, Delaware, and studied composition at Howard University, where she began composing early and earned a bachelor in music and composition. She also studied with the great Nadia Boulanger in France and as well as New York. I really love both of these works, and I wanted a chance to feature her gorgeous music. Now, as I was going through the repertoire, I was like, what do I want Elina to play? But then I found these two, and I was like, oh, she's going to ask me. So, without further ado, I'm going to shut up. This is Prelude for piano and Nibo. Christ. She has the crown, as you can say, because she's oh my God. She was a pioneering American composer, pianist, organist, and teacher, widely celebrated as the first African-American woman to have a symphony performed by a major U.S. orchestra. The Chicago Symphony, which premiered her symphony in E minor in 1933. After it won the Wanamaker Prize, she was born in Little Rock, Arkansas, into a middle-class family. She began composing as a child, studied at the New England Conservatory, and later moved to Chicago, where her career flourished. Over her lifetime, she composed more than 300 works, 4 symphonies, concertos, choral and chamber pieces, art songs and spirituals, blah, 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 blah. Today, Florence Price is recognized as a vital force in the American classical music and a trailblazer for composers. So I was trying to think to myself, what should I do from a catalog? And this next one is typically done by mezzo, but I haven't done the 4 Encore songs, so these are pretty funny. I'm gonna have fun. I hope you have fun listening. So here we go. Tobacco is a dirty weed. I like it. It satisfies my body. I like it. It makes you big, it makes you lean, it takes the hair right off your knee. It's the worst stuff I've ever seen. I like it. So they flew through a flaw in the flue. Come, come, said Tom's father, at your time of life. No longer excuse for the spring, the rink. It is time you should think, boy, of taking a wife. So it is, Father, whose wife shall I take? I think that I shall never see a billboard lovely as a tree. And if that tree should ever fall, I'll never see a tree at all. Well, wasn't that fun? Well, friends, we are reaching the end of the program, and to end things off for the music, I decided to select a composer who was my namesake, Moses Hogan. Hogan was an acclaimed American composer, arranger, pianist, and choral conductor, best known for elevating African-American spirituals into the concert repertoire. He was born and raised in New Orleans, where he studied at Oberlin, Juilliard, and LSU, and went on to publish over 80 spiritual arrangements, including his famous Elijah Rock, founding ensembles like the Moses Hogan Chorale and singers who performed them worldwide. So I was thinking to myself, as you know, his catalog is huge when it comes to spirituals, and I didn't know what to pick, but there was one that I did for my junior recital, and I decided I wanted to revive this one. So this is Let Us Break Bread Together, and I'll also be doing his arrangement. He's got the whole world. I hope that you enjoy it. The next slide is why we have program. So while it is nice to come out here on a nice summer day, hear some people make some beautiful music, there's a reason why we have recitals such as these, and there's a reason why we have recital lectures such as I've done today. The very first reason is because we're supposed to celebrate heritage, and that was the whole point of today's recital. I have never been in a space where I've been able to give as many songs about Haiti, as many songs in Creole as I've been able to do today. And my hope is that that one day I post this online, and a young Haitian baritone studying classical music happens to hear this and goes, you know, I'm going to do this lesson. The point is to make sure that we keep the heritage rich and the culture alive so that they can keep on, the cycle can continue. The next reason is, while there are many famous names on the program, such as William Grant Still and Moses Hogan, I had a chance to introduce you all to Frantz Casseus and other really great Haitian composers. So we need to have recitals such as these so that we can have a good mix and we can introduce more and more composers into the repertoire that we sing or the repertoire that we play. The next part is research. My favorite part about a recital is getting to do research. It's a lot of fun getting to look up these composers, learn about their history, see where they were, and it's so interesting because you can hear the influence of their culture in their music directly. So I love that part, and I hope that seeing my joy, seeing the joy that Elina and I shared playing this music and showcasing this music helps you to research further into these composers or any composers that you have on your future programs. Which brings me to my next point. Programs like these help to define hidden gems, such as the little Whimsy that Elina played. It's always fun when you get to look up a well-known composer and then you find out that, oh wait, I didn't know Grant Still composed Troubled Island. What is this about? And you get to search further and further and it becomes a wormhole. So there are so many gorgeous hidden gems within the classical repertoire that we all know so dearly, we love so dearly. But what you might not know is that many of the composers that you integrate into your music have these wonderful songs that don't get as much love as the ones that are constantly performed. So hidden gems are awesome. So these works were made by Black composers, but they can also be honored by all who seek to sing these works respectfully. My goal is to spread awareness of these composers so that one day, one thing that I featured on my last recital was Song as Possible, maybe someday somebody will sing with that because that's by a wonderful Black composer. Just as much as they say songs of travel or anything else that's very well known. So I just hope that that these songs that are sung, they'll just be more consistent with it. And finally, it is always my intention to inspire future programs like this. Thank you to the Wilmington Concert Opera for having us. And
Thank you for coming.
I have to say, I see so many great musicians in the crowd tonight. So I don't know, you don't have to be performance major to get up here and sing a little song if you feel like it. And
if you'd love to present more recitals, come talk to me.
Yeah, what Marissa said. The disembodied voice up there.
The voice from the choir loft.
And yeah, recitals can be a little frightening, but they are so powerful. And for me, it just warmed my heart to see you all here supporting us. So thank you so much. So getting into thank yous, special thank you to Sydney Poole for killing it on the spot. Sydney is not only a great friend, but she's also a gorgeous soprano if you don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When this girl sings Summertime, people are crying. So yeah, Sydney, I just want to say thank you for everything. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for being here with us. I already thank the Wilmington Concert Opera. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Kirsten, for having us. They have so many exciting things coming up, like another French recital that's coming up in August.
End of July, we have a virtual one. That one's online. You do not have to leave your air conditioning.
Duly noted. And I'll also be performing in Offenbach, still performing with them right here. So if you'd like to see that, it's happening in September. It's September, correct?
19th and 21st.
Thank you, Marissa. Of course, once again, I have to give a special thank you to Elina. We truly, speaking transparently, didn't have a lot of time to come together, but she performed her master's recital, and then 2 weeks afterwards, we got together to do this. So I just want to say thank you for always making time for me. Thank you for sharing your beautiful music we are truly blessed to have you. So thank you. Getting personal, I just wanted to say, since so many of my friends here, I just want to say thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for being here. This is my last week here at Wilmington. We will be back to New Jersey, and yeah, this year has been interesting. Post-grad, kind of figuring things out, bouncing around. But I do have to say, I wouldn't have had these wonderful opportunities if not for all of you who supported me throughout this journey. And I just want to say thank you so much for being with us. I truly, truly love you. But there's one person I have to thank, and that is my sister in the back, Dr. Naomi. Okay, so full disclosure, don't look at her too much. She's not like me. We are exact opposites. She is so shy. Yeah, she would never do something like this. But first and foremost, the reason why I'm here in Wilmington is because my sister was completing her optometry residency, and I'm proud to say my sister is a full-fledged doctor, y'all. Her optometry degree ran, so my vocal performance could sprint. But now I just want to say everything I said before 10 times because of you. I know you have to put up with a lot of my singing in the apartment and such. I just want to say I could not have done anything this past year without you. Truly, from the bottom. I love you so much, sister. Thank you for everything. And I just want to say once again, thank you to the Wilmington Concert Opera for having us for the First Presbyterian Church. My name is Moses Possible. This is Elina Galletta, and this has been Resident Heritage. Until next time, friends. Thank you.